Okay, all right, so now that you've watched that video, it's pretty good, right? Yeah, he does a really good job of explaining it. And he gave you guys 2 examples. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one more example. Okay, so again, right, just to summarize what he did, remember, right, that's the slope-intercept form. Right, the M stands for the slope, B stands for the y-intercept. Okay, so let's do one of these, okay? Again, right, what did he say? He said, if you're gonna do this, you need to find a slope first, right? Which is delta y over delta x. So right off the bat, I need to figure out like if these increments, if these changes, if the rate of change is actually consistent. If not, it's not even a straight line, so you don't even bother with that. Okay, so now let's see, -4 to 2, that's a change of 6, right? And then from 2 to 8, that's 6, 8 to 14, that's 6, and then that's 6. Okay, now that's upwards of 2, upwards of 2, upwards of 2, upwards of 2. Now what do you think the slope is then, right? Notice they're all 6 over 2, right? So that's 3, so the slope is 3. Okay, all right, so let me put the M over here. All right, let's write the by-intercept. So where does this line, now, I mean, this is like, I can't make it any more straightforward because look, right, here is 0, 2. So when x is 0, y equals 2. So that's the y-intercept right there. Okay, and then what's the equation? Well, it's y equals to mx plus b, which means is y equals to 3x plus 2. Now, how do you know if your answer is right? How do you check that? Yeah, just put the numbers back in. So if you put -2 in here, it'll be 3 times -2 plus 2. What would that be? -6. Yeah, -4, right? So on and so forth. And that's gonna check out. So there's our equation. Okay, so not too bad, right? Now, with that said, try these next 3 on your own, and then when you come back, I will show you the answers. Okay, so press pause right now. Okay, all right, and we're back. Now, the only thing that's worth talking about is that this one here for number 7, you notice how there's no 0 for x? So you gotta do what the guy did in the video, okay? Because here it's easy, right? Like as soon as I see this, I say, oh yeah, right? The y-intercept is 2. Easy, the y-intercept is 0. Easy, the y-intercept is 60. Here, there's no 0 for x. So you gotta do something just slightly different. Nothing too radically different, but you would have to substitute, right? So I rewrite y equals mx plus b. Now, the good thing is I know the slope already. So I'm just gonna substitute. Now, I picked the easiest pair to use, right? Because they're both positive. So I substitute y right here, x right here, using the slope. The intercept is -1. That's it. Okay, all right, now let me give you a couple more questions. Just like, you know, changing the orientation of the table, okay? So try these, and then so press pause right now. Okay, all right, and we're back. Now, this first one, the only thing I gotta say is, because I actually made a mistake also. So the only thing I gotta say about that is make sure it's y over x when you do the slope, okay? Because here I accidentally made it 1/3 because I thought it was 1 over 3. Not true. It's 3 over 1. Okay, just be careful there. The second thing I want to point out is this, because here now, I can't say this enough actually. Here you gotta be really careful. You might think, oh look, this is 0, so 4. And then you think the y-intercept is 4. Now, you might say, well, Mr. Ng, the y-intercept is 4. What are you talking about? Like, that works. No. This is, like, you got lucky, okay? Because watch this. I actually graphed it out, roughly. And what you'll realize is that 4, 0, this is 4, 0. 4, 0 is right here, okay? That's 4, 0. That's not the y-intercept. That's the x-intercept, right? We're looking for this. So how did that happen, right? Watch this. Hold on. Gotta get the lights. How did that happen? It's only because the slope was a -1 that happened. So meaning, right? If you plot all these points, it would be this. So in other words, the point crosses 4, 0, but also 0, 4. Okay, so this is like a one-time, like, you know, once in a lifetime, once in a blue moon thing. That you would think that's the y-intercept. No. This is the y-intercept. Okay, so you got to be careful there. All right, last one. Yeah, that's it. Pretty straightforward. Okay, remember, you can check the answer, right? All right, let's do some regions questions. Hold on, let me press pause and readjust this. All right, so these are the 3 questions, and that's it. That's all 3 questions from the regions that I want to show you. Okay, so yeah, press pause right now, and then when you come back, I'll show you the answer key. Okay, so press pause right now. Okay, all right, and we're back. So this one, straightforward, all right? The only thing that I did that helped me a little bit was I just keep using the where x is 0. Because once I did that, I eliminated 2 choices already. And then I did 2, as you can see, right? I went from 0, and then I used 2. Okay. This one I really want to spend just a little bit of time talking about. Because look, some of you might say, well, Mr. Ng, look at these 3 numbers. They're not even the same, right? Because you're thinking, oh, something like number 3, right? The numbers are all incrementally the same, right? From one interval to another, right? Let's just say. And then you're like, well, yeah, these increments aren't the same. That's not even a straight line. Not true. Okay? Never said that. I don't think. Right? You actually have to divide. So notice how here, all right, I divide it, right? And I divide it, and I divide it. Turns out they all have the same slope. So yeah, that's a straight line. Okay? So that's the slope. Where's the y-intercept? This is the y-intercept, and then I put it into an equation. And so is the same thing for this one. Okay? So that's it. Yeah, and again, don't forget y over x. Okay, not the other way around. Okay, all right. So that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. OMG, that was so good.